Right then. Let's continue on. He serves me most, who serves his country best. Homer. So, I had an idea, and I think it's a worthy idea that I'm actually going to look into. Possibly. Maybe. We will see. But something I think about doing... I'm going to build a diplomat. And one of the places not building anything at the moment. Right here. So, something I know about the Barbarian Faction is that I don't want to basically take the last summon because that basically creates a horde. But, as an idea, perhaps I could, like, protectorate them. So basically they're forced to, like, give me half their income. And, like, weaken them a little bit that way. At least that's the plan.
Chief.
Then there's the Burgundy over here.
At your service. Splitting the troops. Leaving the army.
I'm actually not against getting a ceasefire at this point with these guys. I can get some trade rights with them too as well. What do you want for map information at this point, by the way? Ah, so there we go. There's the map of the Roman Empire, western half at least. And that's a lot of Roxolani over there. So yeah, I'll note that they do start with like Carthage over here, but I guess they've lost it to rebels apparently. Now it's own like a little bit of like over here in Africa. I guess this is owned by the Huns. Basically, the Western Roman Empire is falling apart. They only have like a little bit of Spain over here. They have a little bit of Italy. This generally happens. Alright, these guys can build up maybe this. So we got ourselves a ceasefire. These guys got war. I guess I crushed the army that this guy had out, the Roxolani.
Lord, looking and listening.
So note that these guys are like, the Roxolani are actually like a Sumerian offshoot. And they actually have like, basically the same type of like goals as like the Samaritans do. So these guys are basically like, Samaritans 2.0 over here. They're not really anything special or anything, but
Yes, master.
They're around, I guess.
Looking and listening. Lord, moving.
Just have this guy sit right here.
Lord. On my way. Out of move.
And there's the Lombardy. I don't know if they've basically been reduced to like only one, like, thing over here. By the way, this is where the Vandals would actually start, but I'll note that again, this is like, the traditional area where the Vandals were, because Vandality over here. But of course, basically they got like, wiped out by the Huns, and then, they, as you can see, it started as a horde in this game.
Chief.
I'm tempted to send my armies out at this point to start, like, capturing summits one after the next. Though with these guys on the border here, I'm sort of worried about them, so... Not really sure yet. There's also the Goths over in this area.
Yes, master. On my way.
Where did this guy's army go?
Looking and listening. Yes, master. Moving. Unable to move.
He must be hiding his army somewhere around the roads over here. Over here, perhaps.
General! Forward!
Yep, there they are right there.
Orders? Move! Unable to move!
They might decide to attack me, so I have to watch out for that, but...
General! March! Out of moves! Yes! Move out! No more moves!
I think we can probably
Yes!
deal a nice big blow to him.
Move out!
Should they try anything.
March! Awaiting your command. At once. No
So yeah, I'll note the main plan I'm going to do for this episode. We're actually going to try to protect the Goths here if I wipe out their army. Basically, if I wipe out their army and send my diplomat to the capital with a nice big army next to it, they should actually capitulate and be like, okay, we'll be fine being your slaves, basically.
Lord.
That's a low chance, apparently.
Looking and listening.
Here's the large boats of the Vandals, by the way.
Moving. Out of moves. Aye, Captain! Attack!
We're just going to get rid of those pirates.
Victory! Aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
Might have to blow up this ship in a moment.
Attack!
So I'm just going to say it there for now. And of course I'm waiting for this to grow up a little bit, so we'll do that.
General! Chief! Chief! Chief!
So I'm thinking that I'll note the basic plan for Burgundy here. I'm probably going to attack these guys, but I'm going to wait until I have like 3 armies to basically start attacking them with. Just because of the Rock Slane being so close, and because, you know, these guys might retaliate if I start taking lots of their land all at once.
Lord. Yes, master. Looking and listening.
Interesting, he's got mercenaries right there.
On my way. Out of moves.
So I'll note something, by the way, this little island here, Palma, it's apparently not got like anything on it. It's got like Sardinia over here, so I guess this is probably Sardinia now, this little area right here. And apparently it's the capital of, like, you know, the Western Empire now. They put it right there in Sardinia, interestingly enough. I suppose it's not a bad place. It's right, you know, halfway between everything else over here. Whoops, I forgot about this guy. He's going to go assassinate the Frankish people. We'll see how it goes about that, I guess. Does he succeed? We will find out. I think he failed.
Splitting the troops.
Wow, he failed that spy.
Ready to ambush.
Now, where are the Goths now? They're over here, apparently. Our faction's most advanced. Dalrada built this nice big stone wall. Lots and lots of guys got, you know, trained up.
Lord.
We'll try and avoid, you know,
Looking.
getting my spy here killed, so
Lord. Moving.
just do that with him.
Lord. Hunting for clues. Yes, master. Moving into position. Yes, master. Moving. Spying.
Just have a nice little look around all the stuff around here.
Yes, master.
Oh, look at that. I think the Huns were actually knocked back by the Romans up here. That's interesting.
Hunting for clues. At your service. On my way. Who shall die this
Yeah, the faction leader here is still alive, but let's try and kill him. I mean, if I manage to kill this guy, I'd be really happy about it. So I'll give it a go.
At your service. Hunting for clues. Moving.
They do have a lot of armies around here, these guys.
Moving.
The Burgundies.
More moves. Lord. Hunting for clues. Yes, master. Moving into position. Out of moves.
I wonder who's basically down here. I wonder if it's like maybe the Slavs over here, because this is not a great border down here.
Orders?
You know, I'm tempted to like attack this guy's army over here, just to try and wipe it out. Because those guys don't pay up the horde, you know, units, so
General.
wipe them out is a thing I may want to do.
Chief. Move. General. Forward. Orders. March. Orders. Move. Out of moves. Yes. General. Move out. Chief. Orders.
I need 8 more units basically to fill the stack up, so there's 4. And there's 4. You know what? Let's build a couple horsemen here. Just to speed things up. We'll do it like that.
Awaiting your command. Yes, my lord.
Let's get these guys over here.
To move. Orders. March.
Let's just sort of pin this guy right here for now. If he attacks me, then, like, you know, I'll be on defensive at least. That'll be fine. I don't mind defending against a huge army.
Yes, master. Yes, master. Looking and listening.
All these horsemen, though. It'll take some time to figure out what I'm going to do with them.
At your service.
Whoops. Guess what I forgot to stop doing. Guess we're just going to attack him now then. There goes his little fleet. He immediately wants a ceasefire with me, apparently.
Splitting the troops.
You know what? I'm going to say no. You want to become my protectorate? I'm going to attack him anyways, right? So, oh well, we'll just basically start early.
Set sail! Unable to move.
Yeah, we're at war with them. Saxons now are apparently the most advanced faction, but whatever. Let's get this built here, I guess. And these guys can build up the Hall of Heroes next. I guess let's wait for here.
General! Forward! Chief! Move! Orders! Forward! Chief!
There's 6 more units I need to put in this army here, and then I'll be basically full.
General! Move!
Yeah, these guys are attacking rebels over here, apparently.
Attack!
You know what? We're just going to drive them right back.
Victory! Unable to move.
At your service.
And while I'm at it, we'll basically send this guy up here to
Position. Moving.
keep an eye on the army.
To move. At your service. Hunting for clues. Lord. Moving.
All the people over here.
At your service. No. Moving into position. Hunting for clues.
See, I know by the way at this point the Vandals are probably trying to push like south to hit like, you know, the Romans down here.
Yes, master. Moving into position.
We'll see if they've done anything down here, I guess. Oh, these guys managed to take Aquinum over here, so
At your service. Spying. Spying.
they're busy doing their thing.
Yes, master. Spying. On my way. Unable to move.
Yeah, something I'm thinking about doing.
At your service. Moving into
Let's have this guy sort of go south here a little bit and see what's down here.
of moves.
Chief!
And
Forward! Out of moves! General! Orders? Yes!
there's a bunch of troops here. Let's see here. I'm actually going to go for
General!
some archers here, I think, at this point. And maybe I'll get like a couple of these guys as well. So I'll basically get 4 archers,
Yes!
2 of those guys, and 2 of those guys as well, maybe. That'll be a fairly decent army to go hit the Burgundy with, I think.
Sir. At once.
Let's send you down here.
Chief!
And let's continue on.
Splitting the troop. Leaving the army. We're being ambushed! Victory!
What?
Moves! Orders?
I can see that he's like trying to ambush you, idiot.
Attack! Victory! Attack!
Let's get rid of those rebels.
Fear us! Move out! Unable to move!
At your service. Spying.
So this guy here has basically got half, like, you know, a stack here to basically deal with. Finally, this town grew over here, so let's get this going. I'll probably want to keep pumping out guys over here, by the way, just to start keep the population down over here, so... Let's just go with lots and lots of something. Really, really plentiful, I guess. Like these guys. Yeah, we're just going to pump out a bunch of levy spearmen here. Help keep the population down a little bit. Terra built a sewer, awesome. I don't really care about Terra what they're doing, so let them do what they want. Augusta built its sewer. So there is a culture penalty going on here in like this city, but whatever. I got the might to set that at the lowest one as well.
Assassin ready. He's dead.
Wow. So, you finally saw this happen. If you kill off all the family members of a faction, they turn to rebels. I've managed to kill off the Frankish faction. I've not done that in a long time, but it's always satisfying to see it happen, isn't it? Not to watch out for, the Huns coming over here to say hi to him, but...
At your service. Moving into position. Spying.
Whatever.
Chief.
Let's see here.
Yes. Forward.
I might actually send this stack over to harass the Franks if they're, open to attack like this.
Orders. General. Move. General. March. No more moves.
Let's just knock those guys off and let's build more levy spearmen over here. And you can just build some horses, I guess, for this guy. Lots of horses for this army, so... Chosen Axeman. Saxon Keel, why not? Alright, well... I'm quite happy about that accomplishment, I guess. Yeah, that's one way you can basically deal with a faction, is wipe out all their faction members.
Moving into position. Unable to move.
I doubt I'll be able to kill off this guy because he's got way too, high 13% at this point, but... I'm happy about doing that.
Yes, master.
Not only Franks and the Goths allied to each other, but guess what? It doesn't matter if I already killed off their faction, so... Goodbye and good riddance to them. That's interesting, these guys are coming up to siege these guys.
Service. Spying.
Awesome, so this guy's now a superior spy. I wasn't going to train these guys up, but it's still important, to have a little bit of spying, I guess, on these guys, so I'm happy with that.
Yes, master. Spying. At your service. Looking and listening. At your service. Moving.
Just have that guy sit right there.
Sir.
I'll have him wait for a little bit because,
Awaiting your
my armies aren't down here. I haven't destroyed this guy's army yet either, so... Gotta wait a little bit for that.
orders.
Oh, I got archers here.
Yes. Orders. March. Unable to move. Chief.
I certainly don't need to have this many guys being trained, so...
General.
5...
Chief. Yes.
5, one more for that guy, and then... We'll just do that, and that'll be enough to basically start sending these guys over, I think. But yeah, things are progressing well in this episode. That was kind of like, you know, I didn't expect to do that, by the way. I expect my assassin to fail. They usually fail, but sometimes you get lucky. Right, moving this guy over here. Oh, look at that. There's a Burgundy settlement down there. In the Sarmatian territory.
Leaving the army. Leaving the army. Waiting to ambush. Ready to ambush. Aye, Captain.
I can't actually hit their navy, by the way, because they're in port there, but whatever.
At your service. Looking and listening.
And finally my spy got killed, but that's fine.
Lord. Kill them.
Let's send these guys over here then. Alright, expands apparently. Put this to high for now. I keep training with these guys for most advanced faction apparently, but whatever.
Yes. Forward. General. Move out.
Get these guys over here.
General. Kill them.
I'll get these guys to form up in this army here.
Yes. Move out.
So there's another army to basically conquer the Elimination.
Who shall die this day? Death approaches. Move.
I'll still send this guy over here because, you know, I might still have trouble with the Goths. I might actually hoard him and then, like, you know, just try and kill their faction leaders to finish him off. See how it goes. And you know what? I bet this army's probably strong enough to kill this thing, so...
General. Kill them. Victory. Destroy.
Just kill him off.
We shall rule. Move.
There we go. So the Burgundy are down here in Sarmatian territory, apparently. The Burgundy are apparently spending quite well. This is kind of, like, interesting.
Hunting for clues. Lord. Looking.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so territories. They're actually fairly sizable, the Burgundy, for, you know, the faction that they are at the moment.
At your service. Spying.
There's the faction leader of the Huns.
Killer waiting for orders.
And these guys still are blocking away. No, they aren't.
Moving into position. Spying.
Awesome. This guy's now a superior spy.
At your service. Spying.
Now the real question is, what are the Roxolani over here going to basically do?
Lord.
That's a real question I'm like asking myself, but whatever.
Spying.
There's a Western spy for the Romans over here.
Moving. On my way. Out of moves.
You've stopped shooting over there, apparently. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about this suddenly growing so big at this point. It's not rioting because like there's so many people over here. It's probably a spy here as well, which is, you know, not making things any better. Those guys are allied to each other. Family members left and right.
Yes. Orders. Destroy. Unable to move.
Killer waiting for orders.
Kill off this guy.
Won't hear a thing.
Oh, I succeeded, so... There's basically a faction leader and like a faction heir somewhere over here for this guy.
Lord.
Let's see here.
Looking and listening. Moving into position. Unable to move.
So, they have their faction heir somewhere, the Goths.
Lord.
Or he's going to bring his army back now, he basically sees this coming.
Yes.
Lord. Looking and listening.
Find that guy.
Yes, master. Moving into
Oh,
position.
so New Carthage is basically conquered already by the Vandals.
Looking and listening. Lord. Moving into position. Unable to move.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay.
At your service. No more moves.
He can slow make his way over there now.
Yes, master. Moving into position. Moving. Moving out of moves. Yes, master. Looking and listening.
I was going to leave him there for a moment.
Yes, master. Hunting for clues.
Okay, so my plan at this point,
Yes.
now that the Franks are basically gone, was to, you know, take their city, I guess.
Out of moves.
Hopefully I'll hold on to the city, you know, until I get that, you know, castrum built. The stuff I should do, by the way, is just send over someone to, like, you know,
Yes. March.
try and calm down people.
Moves.
Oh, he's going to attack me, apparently.
We shall rule.
Drive him right back.
Victory.
Twice, apparently. They really like to attack those Romans, the Huns do.
General. Move.
More and more damage being done over here, of course, but
Yes. Forward.
we'll see if that helps. I may have to start taking drastic steps over here, like, you know, destroying culture things, but whatever.
Yes. March.
Let them revolt for now. Eastern Empire rebels are gone again. Oh, that guy can stay there if there's no one else in the capital. The Hall of Heroes is built over here because, you know, that's what he's doing. You can build that now. You built the Guild Hall. Build those, I guess. You built the barracks. There's a little bit of culture penalty left here, so something else basically has to go. You know, I bet it's like the dockyard here basically causing Elimination to have, like, you know, its issues, possibly, or the temple. You know what? Let's just have this be financial at this point. So, do that. You guys prepared to Guildhall.
Chief,
And alright, let's see what happens over here.
Shall die this day.
So this guy's got family member as well as his faction leader here. I missed my target again apparently.
Lord. Spy.
We'll see how it goes, but you know, at this point... Wow, I've actually lost a lot of guys over here. You know what?
destroy!
We're just gonna siege these guys
Settlement. Settlement under siege.
and just wait for a bit, I guess.
Chief, destroy! Besieging settlement.
This zone I might actually attack, by the way. Just to throw it out there.
Settlement under siege.
I mean, they've only got, like, you know, a couple of chosen warriors and other stuff in here. I could probably take this on if I actually attack them.
Chief, orders.
Alright, I got two armies up here, so let's march on the Burgundies.
Move out. No more moves. Orders. March. Unable to move.
That's close enough for them right now.
At your service. Spying.
So, Colonial Dacia is apparently still controlled by, like, you know, the Ostrogoths, I guess. The rebel Ostrogoths.
At your service. Hunting for clues. Moving into position. Out of moves. Out of moves.
You can take the long way.
At your service. Looking and listening. At your service. Looking and listening. On my way.
Lots of guys still over here for these guys.
General.
It's interesting how this guy keeps losing battles somewhere. Basically, his faction is getting, like, pushed back by something, so that's why he keeps pushing back over here.
Ambush in place.
Hooray, we're also fans faction. And cool, we got the tax rate, or not the tax rate, but the barns built over here. Let's build a blacksmith, I guess. These guys weren't rioting apparently this turn. That's interesting.
Killer waiting.
Well, you know what? This guy doesn't have much to do, so...
Hear a thing.
And yeah, you can have bad luck too, even at 95%, so... We failed to kill that guy. You know, since I basically lost people over here, let's just send these guys down to
March.
help reinforce this army a little bit.
At your service. On my way.
You're just gonna make your way over here.
Move. Out of move. At your service. Spying. Lord. Lord. Out of moves. Yes, master.
I'll send that guy this way to see what's happening at that settlement.
Yes, master. Spying.
Alright, let's see how this basically goes. We're gonna basically attack these guys.
Destroy.
And you know what? I haven't done a battle showing this yet, so let's do it with these guys. To brave men, the prizes that war offers are liberty and fame. I'm really happy that I wiped out the Franks, because that's like one Barbarian Horde I don't have to worry about, so... I'm good with it.
The day has dawned. How terrible it must be to face us, the sons of the wolf and the bear. Even now, fear works in the bowels of our foes. So let your battle cry be death, 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 and shame to our foes.
Await my order.
I like how we're basically starting on a giant hill, by the way. Interesting. And you know what? Let's just have a siege tower basically flanking everything over here.
Move. Siege tower.
Now, of course, these guys basically have peasants on the walls over here, so... Well, you know, other stuff, basically. So, basically, if you saw, like, my Frankish videos, doesn't work too well to attack, you know, with that type of thing on the walls, but whatever. I'm going to basically use these siege towers to, like, you know, get on the walls here.
To the walls. Ladders. Scale the walls. Siege tower. To the walls.
You're going to go right there. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. Let's start from the battering ram where it is right here, so...
Ramming position.
You go right there.
Ladders. Scale the
You're going to go right there.
Siege tower. To the wall.
You're going to go right there.
Ladders. To the wall.
There might not be enough room for
To the wall.
all these guys here, but whatever, we'll try it. So main thing, by the way, is just to capture the walls, get the gate, and then send my horsemen in to, like, just rush these guys is the thing, so... Here we go. And apparently some of these guys, like, you know...
Siege tower. March. We're under attack.
Yeah, they're saying, like, they're guys to harass me with, like, you know, flaming stuff.
Units. They're attacking us. Ransmen. Units. Group.
I should really get these guys to start advancing, so let's do that. Now this is going to be very vicious because, you know, they do have, like, this, like, giant, like, you know, gateway, so you're going to do a lot of damage with it.
They're attacking us. Move out.
So I think my battering ram made it, possibly. Yeah, these guys made it up to the door, I think. But yeah, we're gonna have the boiling oil basically coming down on us and everything else.
The battering ram is at the gate. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great. The siege ladders are in place. Now there will be sword work aplenty. We're under attack. Orders completed.
Oh, there goes this siege tower. That's sort of expected, but whatever.
Siege tower. They're attacking us. We're under attack. The ladders have reached the walls, and men are climbing them. Butcher them.
Some are actually coming over here to combat these guys, but
Chosen Axemen. Charge!
they're about to face Axemen, which are not the greatest thing for these guys to fight.
They're attacking us. Siege tower.
Yeah, you can drop it.
Leave the siege tower. Quickly, Chosen Axe.
Oh, I think we actually succeed over here with some of these guys. Interesting.
Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open.
Alright, at this point, it's just charge time, so...
Units, make haste.
people get the charge.
Move. Hurry.
They're currently fighting, so they're going to have to keep doing that, I guess, but whatever. I just want to capture the gate tower so, you know, they can't really do anything, but...
Let your men kill all the cowards inside. Orders completed. We're under attack. Units, charge! My lord.
There's going to be a lot of boiling oil going here, but whatever. Charge! Yes, everything's just burning, but whatever. That's how the gates work. Oh, you guys are fighting to a death up here. Interesting. Get up here and capture the thing already. Now, no, because this is a very big citadel, I have to go find, you know, the damn thing.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
That's finally done, at least. No more burning oil. Yeah, maybe I basically have to find, like, you know, wherever their, like, flag is, so... It's probably by over here. Yeah, it's right there, so... This giant massive army is going to walk right in here.
Chosen action. Attack quickly. My lord. My lord.
Gonna have everyone here fight these guys on the walls. They'll die from both sides now.
Ready. Units, group.
That could have been a lot worse, but, you know, actually went quite well, because, you know,
Units, make haste.
my guys didn't die horribly. At this point, we'll up the game speed, I think. Now it's like, you know, this is where all his cavalry are going to be, so we'll have fun fighting them. All of these guys sit back and everyone else is charged in. Yes, horseman on horseman battle. Just waves and numbers. They might be inferior, but...
The enemy warlord is dead. Victory!
There we go. So that's a significantly, you know, interesting little battle.
Victory! Settlement captured!
I think we're just going to occupy this settlement. I'll set them to financial for now, and... well, I'll basically just retrain these guys, and build some peasants to, like, guard them. Build this. So I wasn't, thinking I was going to conquer the Franks today, but okay, that works for me.
Killer waiting for orders.
You're just going to sit around, I guess. I may want to put a leader here in this settlement, so...
Orders, forward!
Maybe this guy make it a little bit better for... No, this guy's not perhaps the best thing to have around for a city, but whatever. I don't have the best guys over here, apparently, but whatever. They're just, over there.
Yes. Move. Yes. General.
I forgot what I was training these guys for, but whatever. Let's just, keep training people, I guess. Actually, I want to get this upgrade first, so... Training comes later. Let's get guys just to train over here, I guess, so... Get a bunch of these basically trained up.
Chief. Forward.
Set that guy right there.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I know my main plan here.
Forward. No more moves. Chief, attack. Move out.
I'll basically send like a couple armies basically to take these guys out. And then next turn I think we'll launch our attack on the Burgundy.
Lord.
We'll get there in a couple turns.
Splitting the troops. Leaving the army.
Awesome, so this is basically God's thing over here. Let's drop this down at this point. Try and get my population up to 12,000. I just realized something, by the way. I've been building troops here. That's why basically the population dropped so much over here.
Orders.
But yeah, let's just get this underway. We're gonna have all these guys just lay siege everywhere. Whoops, our alliance is the entire with the Huns, I think.
Settlement under siege. Chief, attack. Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege.
These guys can pop out.
Yes. Orders. Destroy. Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege.
Oh, the alliance with the Huns and the Burgundy is entire, so interesting. Oh, they actually took that finally.
Lord.
Now, something I have to watch out for is the Huns could betray me if I'm not careful, so I'll be very careful with my advancements at this point, but
Assassin ready.
basically I can do whatever at this point. I really wonder where this guy's faction heir really is at this point, but oh well. I actually don't know what to do with this assassin anymore at this point, because he sort of did his job. quite well. I guess I could come down here and say hi to the Vandals a little bit.
Death approaches. Closing for the kill. Moving into position.
You know, just randomly having kill people.
More moves. My lord? General! Move! Out of moves.
Slowly stuff is getting built over here.
Lord, looking and listening. Lord, looking and listening. On my way.
All those guys just running around over here.
Lord, moving into position. Out of move.
So I'm liking the fact that there's a whole lot of rebel settlements around over here because they'll obviously make good easy pickings to, like, you know, get my territory up with. Basically at this point I control 12 regions and I need 18, so I just need to take 6 more. I'm actually sieging 3 over here, so there's, like, you know, half of what I need right there.
Orders? Chief?
Probably gonna go after these guys when I get a few more guys over here.
General!
There we go. Those guys can go right there.
Yes!
Forgot about that spy, but okay, he's getting closer. So the Romans still have a few territories over here, but they aren't looking too hot in Spain. Interesting how this guy wants ceasefire, but no. I want your land.
Lord, moving.
So that's happening again over here, but at least at this point we now have access to, like, you know, I have access to, like, the direct construction over here now. If I get these, I'll basically start to, like, you know, kill like, the Roman influence over here. Except for cavalry range, that might have to go. Let's start with... I've already got the sewers. Let's go with maybe a foundry to start off with over here.
Lord? Chief? Orders?
4 troops here, basically, so a couple of these guys can go home. These guys are going home because they're basically only, you know, 2 of them left.
Orders? Leaving the army. March! Orders?
So let's send these guys home.
Forward! Out of moves. Assassin ready. His death is near. His death is near.
This is a fast way of finding out if there's people around, I guess. Need my spy now to actually go look for targets for me, I guess, but whatever.
Assassin ready. He won't hear a thing. On my way. Death approaches.
Oh, there's a guy here. That's good now.
He's dead. Impossible. On my way. He won't hear a thing.
Send this guy over here for now. These guys are considered allies apparently, because, you know, I'm at war with them both, so why not? Riding.
Lord. Moving out of move.
These guys apparently took this zone over here. There's a lot of Eastern troops over here. You know, these guys probably have a presence over here I have to watch out for. But other than that, you know, whatever.
Orders, destroy.
Why not? So at this point, I was going to start exterminating people to get my territory up. Without, like, you know, hurting my, like, chances of, like, having to stop and, you know, do stuff. Get all this done. We'll build that here.
General, destroy. Victory! The land is ours.
Oh, I'll come by this one, I think. Build this. I might attack this summon over here by way of the Eastern Rebels, just because it's an easy summon to take. I'm probably going to wait for Burgundy here just because they're a little bit more like, you know... They got half a stack here basically guarding this city, so... May want to watch out for that. Now, no, but if I really want to, I could betray the Huns and like take one of their summons real fast. Like, all I have to do is take, you know, 18, you know, summons, and if I take this one right here real fast,
Yes, yes.
I could easily do it.
Lord. Looking and listening.
Put that guy in there.
Lord. Yes.
Then I got my guy in there, so that's fine. Alright, I'm actually taking this like, a little bit longer than I expected to for this episode. We basically have to get like 4 more territories. I'll do that perhaps in the next video. For now though, this is good enough for here. I'll see you next time.